Winter's wrath creates even more challenges for local search and rescue teams. But with the pandemic having more novice folks on the trail than ever before, volunteers are bracing for what's to come. What is your outlook for this winter?
I describe it as like the 3 legs of a stool.
Leg 1 is the fatigue of rescuers stretched thin with having to do more rescues than ever before. Leg 2 is the La Nina year, where we're expecting more cold and more snow than usual. And Leg 3, the limited capacity of ski resorts pushing recreators into backcountry terrain.
We're very concerned. Someone who is a new recreationalist may be completely unaware that they're entering avalanche territory. And we have a lot of it here in the Cascades.
What makes outdoor recreation more dangerous in the winter is the addition of snow and cold. That's pretty obvious, right? Well, what isn't so obvious, Jen says, is that a lot of the more popular hiking trails that we enjoy in the summer come wintertime become dangerous because of the high risk for avalanches. Take Snow Lake Trail, for example. Snow Lake, one of King County's most popular trails, crosses multiple avalanche chutes. People snowshoeing, which is a popular low-barrier winter sport, have died here, including 2 teens just 2 winters ago.
I'm always surprised at when we go out and do public education and awareness stuff, how few people know what a beacon, shovel, and a probe are.
A beacon, a probe, and a shovel. These are the tools Jen's talking about. They help find your buried partner after an avalanche happens. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to use them. There are classes for that. But you should never go into avalanche terrain without them, without knowing how to use them, and at least one partner.
If you don't know those equipment and you don't know how to use them, that should be a pretty big red flag.
Even if you're snowshoeing, you need those things.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless you really have taken an avalanche awareness class or you have a lot of experience navigating that, I encourage folks to find another spot that maybe you haven't been to yet with a little bit less risk.
Outdoor experts say to avoid dangerous spots in the winter, research is required. So let me introduce you to the Washington Trails Association website.
Avalanches are a hazard that every snowshoer and hiker should be aware of.
WTA is an online database not just for information about trails, but how to find places that fit your experience level. They're also preparing for more folks on trail this winter.
And we have lots of winter resources that we update every season. We've actually got a feature that's called, does your favorite summer trail sport an avalanche shoot? And that's all on WTA.org.
Even if you're not planning on going into avalanche terrain this winter, if you are new to hiking in general, you need to familiarize yourself with how to stay safe.
And it can become quite deadly in winter very quickly. So don't wait, call us right away, bring your 10 essentials and leave a trip plan with somebody who can be accountable for you.
Along with bringing the 10 essential, things like water and food, extra clothes, and a light source. Jen says you should consider something called an electronic locator beacon or an ELB. They cost between $200 and $700, but Jen says this investment is worth it.
It's an insurance policy, right? It's an oh crap button.
So there's a big difference between an avalanche beacon and an ELB. So an avalanche beacon only works with others like it when you switch it from the search to tracking mode. An ELB is more like a satellite phone, and with a press of a button, you can let rescuers know exactly where you are.
If you can't have cell coverage, some kind of messaging device like a beacon or a spot or an inReach is really the only way. They will absolutely save your life when they're needed.
Anytime you wander into the backcountry, especially in winter, preparation and knowledge are key. Before you venture outside, do your research, make a plan, and enjoy our beautiful landscapes in the safest way possible.